No, it wasn't. It wasn't the I'm trying to remember a download, but there's something else that came in today before I started washing my face and recorded that video. Um, have you ever like seen yourself as a child in a dream? Like I remember when I was a little girl, I seen somebody come to me in my dream, and you know all the details and everything else. We're not going to get into that, but this woman, she came up to me, and she was talking to me, and did I know what was going on in the dream other than me meeting somebody and just being able to like understand, empathize, and know exactly what was going on and how to go about things. Kind of like just like when I know I'm protected by this freaking giant snake that wraps around me. It kept me coiled up within it, and it kept everything away from me, and it kept me safe ever since childhood. I remember when I seen it, it like fit in my basement from childhood. So that's where I was when I was coiled up into it, and it was keeping me away from the spider, something like that. Anyway, um, anyway, it was albino spider, and it was a giant black snake. It was more than gentle with me. It was protection, just like my black cat. And next thing you know, um, it kept everything away. When you are jumping in and out of your timelines, a lot of it happens throughout meditation, throughout your resting periods, and everything else. Somebody's been going back, and they've been channeling and focusing on to their past self. Because if you know, there is no time, all right? It's nothing. Time is of the essence. And that's nothing to make you move your ass, even though that's how we use it here. You are the essence. So time runs with you. You are the time. Time is an illusion. Here's to say, this is the great illusion that we all live in. And when you're jumping back and forth and relaying information, this is how I knew I was getting my ring when I was 4. I was getting it back. It was taken away from me because my mom thought I took it from her, and then she realized she didn't recognize this ring. Like, wait a minute, this isn't mine. And no, because it was mine. And I've been looking for it for years. And then when the time started coming for it to come, that's when I started seeing her give it to me. But she was giving it to the child version of me, giving it back. Okay. And when she came back from Egypt, that's when she came back with the bag and the ring inside of it, and she gave it back to me. And she was like, I believe this is yours. She was like, this is yours. She was telling me the whole thing over again. And I was just like, oh my God, I love you so much. I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you. You gave back my ring. So yeah, you get to see little things, and like I said, be careful what you wish for, because like I said, I could see everybody else's shit, but I could never see my shit. And I kept on wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing and wishing. And then I'm like, oh, I actually saw that coming. And then it just got stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. But like I said, certain things are supposed to be at a certain time. Divine timing is the only timing. That's the only time that really actually exists, because time is an illusion. Man-made time is a scale on the clock that we run ourselves and our lives by. This is something that a lot of people, they end up like basically conforming themselves to, where towards, you know, they just end up playing themselves smaller than what they actually are, because it's like putting a limit. And you don't realize this unless you're doing something you don't want to do, so then the time drags for you, right? You ever notice that? You're around a bunch of people and you all are going through the same bullshit. Oh my god, the day is dragging so long. It's so fucked up. It's this, it's that, it's this. Y'all all on the same energy. Y'all playing the same key. So y'all all are there with each other and y'all floating on the same freaking destiny. That's what that is. That's why y'all on that same time frame, because y'all vibing the same. And then you'll have that one person that's like, really? It is? Because they've been flying around and shit has been going like by like regular and everything, or like even faster than normal. And then like even sometimes like I noticed it's a few times that I've actually like thought the day was freaking over because I gotten so much done. And then next thing you know, I'm like, wait, it's only been like an hour? What the fuck? It's only been 45 minutes. What the fuck? And it's just like, I'm almost, wait, what the hell's going on? And, you know, shit happens that way too. It's not always, you know, a drag. Sometimes you get a lot done in a short period of time and you don't even realize it because you're thinking, oh, time is moving because I'm getting all this X, Y, Z done, right? No. It's not that at all. It's that the fact that basically you're on your right shit. So things are moving exactly how they should be for you. So you need to start looking at it in different terms. Time is of the essence. Time is of you. Because remember, the man-made time on the clock is an illusion. It's nothing but a scale for you to run throughout this world on. And that's the thing that breaks a lot of people down. Think about it. Anyway. So yeah. You can hop around timelines. You can sit here and do this. And yeah, I thought I was losing it before when I thought about this. And a friend of mine talking. And we were talking for like a while, okay? And he actually confirmed, yeah, you can jump timelines. And I'm like, what? Now see, let me just stop myself right now. I did have to cut a lot of people off because it was time for everything to stay silent. And that meant for everybody who I said needs to rest, give it a rest, calm down. And that went for everybody. So it was time for me to kind of figure out things that was going on around. That's why. But yeah, so I keep to myself in order to weed out exactly what needs to be weeded out. But yeah, he confirmed, like, yeah, you can do it. And it's just like you feel the shift in the air. Like I always felt the shifts, but I didn't realize and put them and connect the two and two together. Cause I'm thinking, yeah, it's really out there. We're jumping timelines, yeah. But it just feels like a shift in the air. Like I'm somewhere else right now. Like what's going on? Like if you walk through the doorway, right, with no walls around it, you'll end up somewhere else. Versus if you walk around it just to go to the other side because it's a doorway, you're not going to walk through it. There's a doorway for a reason. It's a portal. You're shifting your time. You gotta think about it. This world is crazier than what you believe it is because people don't believe but what they've been taught, and what they've been taught was to not believe the beyond. They've been taught to be scared from a lot of things that are around them that exist in this world that they believe don't exist. But in order to believe it don't exist, you actually believe that it actually exists. That's why you believe it doesn't exist. It makes sense. Even though some people it doesn't, it does. Because you actually have to believe in something not to believe in it. Sorry to burst your bubble.